Hello there, and welcome to this stream of Final Fantasy VIII. I'm Ollie Johnson. I'm here with Sam. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing good, thanks.
You're live on Twitch. Please do not say fuck or bugger. And right.
I like how we're still doing bow selector jokes years after bow selectors, just stopped being a thing.
Yeah. Well, it was a funny enough joke.
It was, and look, I don't like what the guy's doing now. I mean, bow selector will always be the best thing he ever did.
Yeah. Anyway, are you on the stream, Sam?
I am. I'm watching Twitch through my tablet because it seems more reliable than actually using a PS4 at this point. I'm sorry, what?
Try the stream so that I can on the here. You might like to know I've been farming cards.
Of course you have, Ollie.
Yeah.
Of course you have.
5 jumbo cactus, Krista, Shimmy Tribe, 2 traumas, 1 X-ATM-092, 9 Elverets, 8 sets of Bigs and Wedge, 6 Tombury Kings.
Is it embarrassing to tell you that I didn't understand how the junction system really worked until Ultimicia's castle?
Although the characters are Zelsquall and Selfie levels 20, 20 and 18 respectively, and they have like 3,000 HP apiece. So I think I've figured it out now.
Well, I'm glad. I certainly didn't. I just did random shit and hoped for the best. I mean, the worst part is I actually managed to finish the game. Though, funny story, a mutual friend of ours from years ago got me into this game. And he wasn't very good at it. He had the American version, and he had like a cheat cartridge, if you remember them.
Yeah.
And it made one of his GFs level 100. So that helped him get through everything because he got to the missile base on disc 2.
Yeah.
And got his ass kicked by the giant robot thing, not realising that elements were a thing. So anyway, he does this, and he lasts until he gets to Raging and Fujin, whereupon he dies constantly because he keeps summoning with the, Quetzalcoatl over and over again, and it keeps healing
absorbs lightning.
Yeah, Raiden. Yeah, he just kept doing it over and over again, meaning that Raiden could easily kick his ass. I mean, the clue's in the name.
Yeah.
Raijin literally means Thunder God.
Wait. Everyone has, no one has their starting weapon anymore either. Squall has the flame saber.
Oh yeah, don't forget about don't forget about the magic spells that the game doesn't tell you about that exist within the game's code.
Oh, also I'm Seed rank A.
Nice.
This train is awesome. Which voice did we give? I can't remember, it's been so long.
I can't remember.
The Transcontinental Railroad, baby. It even runs through an underwater tunnel to get to Timber. I'm getting a lot of notifications from Reddit. I don't know how to mute that.
Ah, yes, you're still around here. Before...
Hello.
Oh, we're going to get the first Laguna treat. Okay, so what voice are we going to give Laguna?
I don't...
Is it bad that I'm leaning to... is it bad that I'm leaning towards Paul Bearer?
Oh, yes! Why?
You said you'd protect me!
Jesus Christ, Ollie, just don't comment on Reddit.
That may or may not have been that. They even have magazines here.
Oh yeah, remember this is the game where you can get a porn magazine and give it, and you can get a Shiva card if you pick up a certain porn magazine in Timber.
Right.
If you go into Timber, if you go into the Timber the Timber Maniacs building, there should be a book called The Girl Next Door that you can pick up. If you pick it up and save it till disc 3, you can give it to when you find the White Seed ship.
Timber used. Oh, we gave Zell Mike Tyson. Timber used to be a country surrounded by deep forest. But 18 years ago, Galbadia invaded, and Timber fell quite easily to Galbadia, so now Timber is under Galbadian occupation, and I basically think that's not a good thing.
It's just disrespectful.
It's said there's a whole bunch of resistance factions, big and small. And... Nope, that's it. Thank you,
So
Mr.
yeah, Ollie, if you want to get
Ollie,
if you want to get the Shiva card on disc 3, you've got to pick up the porn magazine while you're in Timber.
Right.
It's just a book called The Girl Next Door.
You should get some rest if you're tired. I'm really sleepy. You okay? Hey.
Would you like a glass of milk?
Something wrong with you? I feel sleepy. What's going on? Ugh. What is this? Okay. Laguna, you sure this is the right way? So what voices are we going to give Laguna, Kiros,
Well,
and...
Ward's not going to have a voice that lasts long.
He smokes too. Oh, we can draw Debbie from these things.
Yeah, it's too bad you already fought, you know, it's too bad that you already defeated, you know.
Oh, we can't draw Debbie. Okay, like this is getting a bit... Alright. Take it out. Why is this battle music better?
Yeah. I've got it on my phone.
Yeah. Carnage, show me some ID.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Question mark.
Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Line piece.
Line piece.
Reverse L block.
Ah, crap. So why are we wasting our time listening to these animals? Who's Laguna?
Let's just give him the pallbearer voice.
Well, you see, it's just that, no, we should give Ward the pallbearer voice.
Okay.
He looks the part. No, you said Laguna. Don't tell me we're lost again. Anyway, we're going home. Dealing City, here we come. But wait, Laguna. Oh, water. Everyone already has water.
But you know what I have? Urine. Lots of urine all over your face.
Huh.
Don't need to go right now. Magicians.
Yeah. We're not just here for the booze, are we? We've got a water fight. So we'll get smashed and then we'll charge. Chaos, Ward, you two seem to misunderstand. I just want to have a friendly drink with you two. It doesn't say you're on, so are you still seeing the stream?
Yeah, I'm still seeing it. It's lagging a bit, but I'm seeing it.
Oh.
Remember when Lucy Laguna was a swear word on our forums?
Yeah. What's with this traffic jam? Well, don't know where we're going anywhere.
Can we just look at the fact that, technically speaking, just now, Laguna just caused a traffic jam?
We're going all out tonight, right, boy? Yeah, good on. The usual, yeah. Me too. Keep 'em coming. Right, should we give them all wrestling personality voices, since Laguna's now Paul Bearer for some reason? So,
What do we do? Give Kyrgios Booker T?
I don't know whether I can do a Booker T impression. And would that be offensive if I tried?
Dig that Can you take that, sucker?
Ward should definitely be one of the big guys.
Trying to think what big guy he could be.
Braun
Strowman?
Alright. So, Laguna, Julia should be making her appearance soon. You going for it tonight? Yeah, go for it. Whatever, man. Can't you see she's working? Don't go back on your word. Go on, go wave to her. This is an awful impression. Give me a break. So you say, but we know you'll do it. If a Green Lantern ring named you its wearer, what would be your... Oh, hello, Jack. If a Green Lantern ring named you its wearer, what would be your default construct? Tricky.
Very tricky.
Probably a bike. Oh, to be this close to Julia. Is this guy serious? Uh-oh. My leg's cramping up. Ah! Sad. Garrot wad. I didn't think it'd actually do it. Our popularity rating's gone up a point. Yeah, but you got a pretty pitiful figure up there. I'd say you're about a -3 on the manliness scale. I can't do Booker T. We're gonna have to get someone else for Kyrus.
I'm thinking.
Tony Atlas?
Or
should Ward be Tony Atlas?
What?
Or should Ward be Tony Atlas?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing Tony Atlas because I can't do it in any way that can't be deemed as offensive.
Well, I was just thinking of the laugh. What was your answer? You got out. Probably some sort of transport, like a rad bike or something.
Maybe a construct wheelchair.
Yeah, a floating one like what Charles Xavier has. Say what you want. Sigh. Julia sure is pretty. I sound more like Mickey Mouse than Paul Bearer.
Well, that's what Paul Bearer sounds like.
Ah. They're gonna attack. Hey! What's the rush? It's on us tonight. Relax and stay a while, Laguna. What about Julia? Who's Julia gonna be?
I don't know.
May I? Ah!
This has made this entire situation worth it.
Can I enter? Oh, if only Ian were here.
Oh God, yeah. If only Ian were here.
Where
He'd make
is
a plan and he'd follow through. I don't know. That's what Ian Burroughs would do.
I guess. Just asking Ian if he's coming. This damn phone. It's awful. Did I interrupt anything? No, not at all! Please, sit down! Did we ever find out who Kane's mother was?
Who what?
Kane's mother was.
I don't know. I think the whole thing with Kane's mom was you just meant that she just kind of burned to death. But I think we just took that as fact.
What do I... Oh man, it's really her! What do I do? Kill us? Lord, help! What do I say? But man, is she pretty! You okay now? So, what game is this? This is Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. We're trying to think of a voice for Julia there. She's not there. Kind of! Dr. Girlfriend, why not? How's your leg? Leg? Oh, this? Yeah, it's fine. Telly Savalas voice. I don't know what Telly Savalas sounds like. Happens all the time when I get nervous. Cough. Were you nervous? Also, you just said the word cough. Oh yeah, I'm still kinda... You can relax. You don't have to get nervous around me. Oh, sorry. Say, would you like... I have a room here. In your room? Well, it's pretty hard to talk freely here. Everyone's listening in. If you'd like to, please come by. I've been wanting to talk to you. You don't want to? I'll get in and wait for this.
Yeah, the sound isn't working very well from what I can hear either. Yeah, it's just that you keep cutting out, Ollie. I actually can't hear a word you're saying.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It just keeps cutting out every so often.
Fuck's sake, all I'm asking for is a stable internet connection. Hold on. I've paused the download. Oh. I've paused the download, see if that helps. Yeah. Huh.
Hey, Ollie, I have an actual question for you.
An actual question? Okay, I'll try and give you an actual answer.
If your mouth was actually as smart as you are, well, even so, real question here. This isn't a joke. This isn't rhetorical. This is an actual question from me. Hence, why I'm asking it seriously. It's mainly for Liz's benefit. Let's just say you like a movie, you like everything about the film, and then a sequel comes out that completely ruins the original, like plot-wise, just completely pisses all over it.
Yeah.
You're right to still enjoy that original movie and completely disregard the sequel, right?
If you want to.
Okay. I'm saying so because Liz was going through a few of her films and she's saying she likes the originals, she loves the original movie and everything, but the fact that the sequel is such a mess and horrible and ruins everything and even contradicts the first one to such a degree that makes the movie unwatchable. I can't remember which one. I think it was the Fantastic Beasts movie. She likes the original, but she doesn't like the new one.
I completely understand. The sequel is trash. Seb, tell Sam how bad it is.
Oh, look, I know. I've seen enough videos to know how bad it is, but I was saying, here's the thing, because we're going through our DVDs and deciding, which ones we keep, and I know the joke of, here's the thing. Why does there always have to be a thing? Don't make don't tell us that there's going to be a thing.
Yeah, I feel the same about Crimes of Grindlecrap, says Seb.
The Crimes of Grindlecrap. Well, anyway, I was saying that we keep all the Resident Evil movies, even though all of them contradict each other and are all just horrible in terms of a product.
Oh, not at all. Thank you for inviting me. Have a seat.
I just wanted to make sure, because we've now got a freezer bag full of DVDs that we're getting rid of.
Cool. You gonna chuck them at CEX or what?
I'm gonna chuck them at CEX. The problem with selling DVDs to CEX is that generally they're not worth jack shit.
Yeah. You could put them on the eBay.
Yeah, but the thing is, no one will want them. They really are not worth anything at this point. I mean, Blu-rays, video games, and anime actually makes money at CEX.
Yeah. It's just that I'm a big fan of yours, so I'm really kind of nervous, That's why you come to hear me play so often. You saw me? You were always smiling while listening, right?
Are we just going to assume that Laguna's cramped leg is an erection? Or a euphemism for an erection?
I always thought so.
That explains the Dissidia scene so well. The one where there's a scene in Dissidia Duodecim where Laguna runs into the cloud of darkness and he gets the cramped leg thing.
Yeah.
And she's not really sure what's going on, which makes these...
Though they look a bit scared now. Oh, is that Jack says jack shit? I resent that. Yeah, I suppose you would. Don't worry, I'm not gonna pluck him and eat him. I just want to talk, gazing into those eyes. Like, she's clearly way into him. Like, no woman I've ever met, even that I've been liked by, has been that blunt.
Just for reference, Laguna is Squall's dad.
Yeah, I'm aware.
She's Renoa's mom.
Oh yeah, so it's fitting that we have her be Doctor Girlfriend. Would you like a drink? Wine, perhaps? I must be dreaming! No, I resent that more for some reason. Yeah, I don't like fighting too much, but you get to travel, you know, seeing new places and stuff. And it's fun because Chaos and Ward are always with me. Hey, we should go out drinking sometime, what do you say? And what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I want to quit the army and become a journalist.
I want to become a journalist and work for Kotaku.
And then in my later years, I'll probably become a professional wrestling personality.
What? I'm thinking of carrying an urn with me and putting on 200 pounds. What do you think?
So I can tell people about all the places I've seen and things I've seen on my travels. Oh, yeah. Oh, you sound like Taya voiced by Little Kariba. For some reason, they're talking about being a journalist. Him. That makes me think of Paige Sinclair. Oh, yeah. I'm Paige Sinclair. You know. So, like, the other day, one of my articles made the readers column. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that was way cool. I'm happy for you. He's blowing it. Oh, yeah.
Will someone help me? Here you go, Garrus. Sorry, the cat's decided to climb up on the camera.
I'm talking too much again. Yes. Tell me about yourself. Like your dreams for the future. I want to sing. Not just play the piano.
I have a dream.
But sing too.
I have a dream. More on that later.
Oh, I'd really love to hear it. I'd rather just sing.
Now you bloody well cut that out.
But I can't. I'm no good at writing lyrics. That must be tough.
Speaking of songs, apparently Seamus wants his original theme back.
Huh.
Yeah.
Cool. But thanks to you,
It's
I
a
think I
shameful
can
thing.
come up with something. Was that meant to remind me? Thanks to me? Yes. The many faces you've shown me.
This is PS1 era graphics. I think she's maybe complimenting him a bit too much.
Well, it's been given a nice upscaling.
No, you know the thing that annoys me about seeing this, really?
What?
Squall's face, the facial faces have been done amazingly well. I'm not going to lie about that. But it's the fact that the only reason this game looks as good as it did in the day was because Parasite Eve existed, and they got to experiment with that game, and we're never going to get an HD upscaled version of that.
Ah, times when you were hurt, worried, or felt pain deep inside you. Your smile, your face, your eyes. The many faces of Louis Watch.
Do you think she's going to cut his face off and keep it?
You've shown me something. I think I can come up with a song.
Okay, Julia, are you the face cutter offer killer?
Ah, damn it.
Who came up with that name? Was that you?
Whoa, I must be
Randy, was that you?
It's not a dream, is it? Laguna, new orders, meet by the boat. And indeed on the single. Can we meet again? Of course! I have come to hear you sing. Next stop, Timber. Next stop, Timber.
Huh. Wood.
Were we all asleep? Maybe someone released some sleeping gas. There's lots of people who resent feed.
You know, it's just completely disrespectful.
Maybe better be careful.
No, we need to mod this game so Zell now jumps on his enemies and bites their ears off. or punch his 43-year-old Texans in the mouth.
Am I missing anything? Did anyone hurt? I don't think so.
Damn you, Sasuke's brother.
I will get you back somehow. I had such a nice dream. I had a dream too. It wasn't nice though. Oh no you don't. You're not dying until your kids are out of college. I dreamt I was a moron.
So what's changed?
We will be arriving... What do you mean? We will be arriving in Timber shortly. For those getting off, please be sure you have all your belongings. But seriously, so Laguna was so cool! Hey, there was a Laguna in my dream too. He's a Galbadian soldier, right? Laguna, Kiros, and Ward. Huh? But I'm not having any kids. Well then you'd better get to it! That's it! That's what... There's no way we can understand this. Let's just concentrate on our first mission. I'll report it to the headmaster once we get back to Yarn.
Yeah, I'd love to see what happened if that actually went through. Imagine that, Ollie, going back to Headmaster Sid. Hey, Headmaster Sid, we had a weird dream, that we had kind of a shared dream experience. Were you taking the wacky backy?
Thank yourself up, baby.
No, seriously, think about that. What are they going to report to Headmaster Sid? We all we all fell asleep at the same time, had the same kind of dream. He's going to put it down to drugs.
I don't want kids. Well, I guess you're not allowed to die then. Woo, still sleeping.
Quick, we've somehow got to find someone to have sex with Jack.
Let's not turn this into a... whatever the hell that threatens to turn it into.
What, isn't it a thing where aren't we supposed to start some kind of road trip now and go around, or has every 90s frat boy movie lied to me?
World's worst rom-com, sister.
What? So we're not going to... So none of us are going to... We're not going to rent a Winnebago, drive around the country, and then have life lessons and make terrible decisions, oddly creating ridiculous comedy spots. Can we at least Max and Paddy it so we get a camper van?
I mean, that'd be fun.
And then, and then I end up getting shot, and then I get shot by one of all these friends who idolises him to a scary degree, and then I come back and knock him out, and it turns out I've been shot up the ass. Now we can have Seb be in the wheelchair and then ruin our chances in prison.
Huh.
I am not the Taliban.
use foresight playing your cards right. So, you guys are seeds. I'm the squad leader, Squall. This is Zell and Sophie. Nice to meet you. I'm the leader of the Forest Owls. So let's get on with it. What do we do? Just take it easy. Here, let me introduce you. Looks like you already met once.
God, Ollie, we're working with literal guerrilla terrorists.
Yeah. Not unlike Final Fantasy VII. It's just our princess.
Yeah, except we don't have a voice-cracking Mr. T with us.
It's the princess's nap time. Ah, man. Sorry, but could you go get the princess? She's in the last room on those stairs. Some of our other guys in the room. What is he you're doing? Well, we hired some on errands. Well? Are you angry? We're not gophers, we're Seed Special Forces. This is the last time for this kind of thing.
Oh my god, heroes, guerrilla terrorists. Was this actually with Planet of the Apes?
Guerrilla terrorists.
Ollie, get Ollie. Get me the number of Tamatonga. I want to send him to stalk Seb for a few months. Well, how is a British Conservative? How is a British Conservative man who only understands? Come on, Ollie, think about it. A young Conservative like Seb looking out his window to see a psychotic Tongan hanging out his back garden, maybe menacingly on a swing set that he just so happens to have bought and installed on his property.
These guys don't seem to have it together.
That was actually Seth. That was actually Ollie.
Okay, Ollie, we're going to have to lay off the voices.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because apparently Nicole's gone to sleep and the Mickey Mouse, apparently your Paul Bearer impression has kind of woke upset me.
Oh no, shit, I'm sorry, dude.
It's okay, I'll deal with it.
Oh, I thought that was just his normal voice. Ah-ha! Ah-ha! You're hilarious. Takes away the top of the tail, that's it. Not that he asked, but okay. Hey, you're, from the party. So does that mean you're a seed? I'm Squall, the squad leader. There's two others with me. Yes, Seed is here. Take it easy. It's just that I'm so happy. I've been sending requests to go on forever, but nothing. I'm so glad I spoke to Sid directly. Oh. No, it's not. So you were looking for the headmaster? Oh, sorry, wrong voice. So you were looking for the headmaster at the party?
Right, it's okay, Ollie. Liz is just a little sick. We're not really sure what's caused it, but she's apparently heard every single side of the conversation. So she's not mad, she's just maybe a bit more hypersensitive than she usually is.
Right.
Just the squeaky voice.
Yeah, okay, yeah, the Paul Bearer voice. It's a good thing the Laguna Dream is over.
Okay, I won't. Okay, we'll cut it out for now. Sorry.
It's okay, Ollie, it's okay. It's just a thing that happens.
Yeah.
We'll blame someone else. Like my cat. Garrus,
Yeah.
you fat asshole.
An advertisement trying to sell advice to me.
Hold on, I'm just reading through some of the odd things. Sam, please help, please. I found a YouTube advertisement that insulted my intelligence by trying to sell tips on attracting women to me. It's not going to happen. Yeah, probably not. If someone is telling you tips on how to talk to women, well, I think every insult ever made on Super Seducer might help. Terrible thing. Frankly, I found it insulting that anyone thought they could sell me on that. It's an automated thing. Don't listen to it. Yes, I know I'm the only one out of all of you that's married. I regret nothing. And no, I can't give any of you advice until I've got myself a handlebar mustache.
Right, we get to name Renoa, but should we? Because we kept Squall. I think we were just naming the GFs.
Yeah.
Alright. There may be missions requiring this sort of subterfuge. It's expected of C to learn various skills. Oh, so it's work-related. That's too bad. Me take advice from Sam, but worked hard not to be like Sam, no offense. Some taken. Oh, right, we can name the dog. What should we name the dog?
I've worked hard not to be like Sam, no offence. None taken until you said no offence. But seriously, it's completely okay, Jack. I'm completely okay with you not being me.
What should we call this dog? 7 letters. Oh yeah, I think Sam is the salt of the earth. I don't care if I've offended you. No, I know. I was quoting Helsing Ultimate Bridge. No offence. Some taken. None taken until you said no offence. What should we call the
That's
dog?
actually a lie.
Doggo. Should we just call it Doggo?
Yes, let's just call it Doggo.
Doggo is really smart. Here, let me know. And now his limit break uses Doggo. Sad dog. Oh, damn. The tricks Doggo can learn, listed on the status screen.
Doggo Rush.
Doggo cannon.
Doggo attack.
This is Zell and Sophie. Hi everyone. This way. It all started when we got hold of top secret info. There's a VIP we got waiting for him. The guy's name is Windsor Daly. Chinwy and the president of Galbadia. He's a dictator, not a president. Not even popular in Galbadia, sir. President Dealing is taking a private train from the Galbadia. We're going to assassinate the president. Our plan.
Oh god, yeah, that always ends well.
Blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher? Not quite. So get to the point, just tell us what to do. Shall we begin? First I'll go over the model. The yellow train on the top right is our base. We're riding in it right now. Right next to it is we made it look just like the president's car. Their train has 3 cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. Dealing should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we get on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president on his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch our dummy car with the president's car. We'll use the 2 switch points leading up to Timber to carry out his operation. So he has protection? No, he just drives a Ford Escort. Okay, so... Alright. we'll have to complete the coupling before the first switch point. If we don't, boom, game over, right? Yeah, so we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process later. Have the dummy car and our base moving after uncoupling. We'll have the dummy car. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and moving together. Uncouple the second escort car. This is the last uncoupling. The process will be probably similar to the first one. Escape with the president's car and our base. We have exactly 5 minutes.
Yeah, this bit's annoying, but if you manage to do this entire thing without getting a mistake, your seed rank goes up.
Yeah.
I should also remind you that the next boss is weak to fire.
I wonder if Death Battle will conclude with Wiz versus Boofsty. If we temporarily disable the circuit with the connection, the car will uncouple automatically.
God, I hate this bit of the game.
The paint. Oh, I thought the kid made it. The paint job sucks too. Oh, shut up. I made it look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards dealing. Hatred, eh? Yeah, right. Who do you think would win between Archer and 80? Drinking contest, Archer. Fist
The
fight.
problem is that Archer. The thing is that Archer survives a lot of what he does purely by dumb luck and reality just not working the way that everyone else, that it should.
Things just sort of work out for Archer. It's one of the.
It's kind of like Todd.
Yeah.
Things just kind of work for him.
Yeah.
So I think Archer would win purely based on the fact that everything just kind of works out for him no matter what.
Drinking on the 80, he did win. fight, I think, would go to a draw. No, Archer would have him with a fist fight because he is more prone to doing that. But I think in a straight-up fight to the death, it'd probably be 80. He has the gadgets, and well, there's no other way to put this. He takes his job more seriously.
Well, it's true. Archer isn't really known for taking his job seriously. I mean, look at all the mess that they caused with Barry.
Other Barry.
And his tracksuit. Barry doesn't wear it, just wear a shirt. It messes with his tracksuit vibe.
He loses to Mark because he doesn't take anything seriously. I think he should. Have you watched season 10 yet? No, I haven't. I keep forgetting. Is
season 10 of Archer?
Yeah. Is season 10 the last one?
It seems to be.
It's not the same without Woodhouse.
Yeah, they've made that abundantly clear. Ready, sir, but not entirely willing.
Everything is in order, sir. You again. That's 27 times now. How many times do you plan to just... Oh, who should be the president?
I'm trying to think who else has a loud, obnoxious voice that keeps cutting him. And all I do is keep thinking of a history teacher from Daria.
To a Bernie Sanders voice. How many times do you plan to disturb me with that meaningless report? On my top 1% of my top 1%. Sir, I'm sorry, sir, but it's my duty, sir. It's hard to believe that anyone would put up with this nonsense. I am once again asking you to leave me the hell alone. I guess it's none of my business. Dismiss.
You sound like that. You sound like the turtle guy from
Lenny Turtle Tower.
Yeah.
That clown fight. It's that clown fight, despite being the least trained and the least experienced. You know, just to hold her own against her.
Well, yeah, Pam's entire character was written after a certain point to just be some kind of badass that, you know, somehow has connections with the Yakuza, underground street fighting. Which, as she mentioned, that's how she paid for college. Usually by accidentally killing her opponents.
Oh, fuck.
We seem to have reached an impasse.
It appears we've reached an impasse.
Oh, that's totally how you'd be if you were a Hollywood producer.
Deal with the Yakuza now. I bet you my training in my Yakuza 5 will keep going.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna play Yakuza 5 at some point.
Yeah. What, is there a problem? I'm in a bad mood right now. If there's nothing in particular, I order you to leave immediately. Sir, yes, sir. You don't understand. I get back to the station. Sir. What the heck? Is this the right train? The interior looks different, looks shabby. Maybe not. $5,000 measly. $5,000 measly. Oh, for God's sake. I thought I was supposed to stay where I was if it was a blue one.
So much for the consummate professional.
once again asking for your thought. I can't tell you what my all-time favourite line is about spoiling season 10, but I think you'll know when you hear it. Well, I'll make sure to... And we have successfully kidnapped the president. They equipped all of the GFs. Who did Zell have? Zell had it. Right, better re-junction the magic.
You gotta admit, the kid's got ambitions.
Yeah. I outlived you, mother.
Hey, don't Jim Cornette this entire thing. What does Darkseid do? Oh, right. Yeah, don't do that.
Don't know about the power of the dark side. I had that thought earlier. I was listening to an audio version of CDC stuff on YouTube and thought to myself, if I was going to turn into I'd like to be locked in a room with all of you so I could die and you lot would not be far behind. Ready?
Okay, so you're ready to fight this thing.
A veritable whirling dervish. President dealing. As long as you don't resist, you won't get hurt. And if I do resist, what would you do, young lady? What's wrong? Boo-hoo, too bad. I'm not the president. I'm what they call a body double. All these rumors about the many resistance groups in Timber, you pass along like a little false information and they fall for it. How pathetic. It seems like there are only amateurs around here. Ah, my butt hurts from all this sitting, young lady. Ah, so what did you have in store for me had I resisted? Why don't you tell me? Quite amusing, though, for being such amateurs. How dare you insult the president? I wonder if I can card him.
You can't, he's a boss.
All he
What
has
you
is
gotta do,
cure.
Ollie, is you gotta sort this out the same way I sort out all my part problems. Set fire to it.
Let's see how strong he is. Level 12 HP. But not very strong, however. Well, this is disappointingly weak. Just Firage his ass and have done with it. Don't even think I need to bring out the GX for this one. Kill the resistance.
Ollie's trying to assassinate the president. This is the best day ever.
Are you having a boss fight with the president? Remind me that Mel Gibson reviewed The Simpsons.
Yeah, I know the one. I'm the President of the United States. Yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. President.
I'm the goddamn President of the United States. Oh, okay, yeah. Second stage. Let's see how strong this one is.
Careful, he likes his poison stats.
Weak against ice. Weak against... It's weak against a lot. Ah, that seems more like a boss fight. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Alright. Oh yeah, I can't...
Oh, they've censored it. Oh, they've changed him. In the original PS1 version, he had red guts.
Huh, it's interesting. Big copper flame.
unorthodox. Oh. Well, that took off like over 2,000 of his 3,000, so HP anyway. He's putting status effects on Squall. It's not gonna matter because he's gonna die. So, bring out Big Papa Flame again and end this thing.
Go on, Big Papa Flame, waste his smug ass.
Fuck. Oh, the Kramer is saying. Oh crap, could I have drew anything from it?
Maybe a bit of stat magic, nothing, not much else.
There was a spell that was question marked I didn't think to get. I'm sure I can get it. I'm sure I'll find it.
Yeah, and a lot of good that thinking's done for you, Toots.
Going to the TV station. Security's super tight. Running this way. The only TV station that can handle broadcasts over the air is in Timber. The other stations use HD cable, which only supports online broadcasting. So what's that supposed to mean? They're planning on using radio.
Didn't this game come out before HD cables, HDMI cables became a thing?
Yeah.
Huh. This game actually predicted the future in this way.
There must be something they want to say to the whole world. What could it be? Everybody, love and peace. If I remember correctly, radio waves haven't been used in 17 years. Wouldn't it be wonderful if the first broadcast could be the declaration of Timber's independence? Hey, that might be possible. Let's come up with a plan then. Come up with a plan. We love you. Give us a cuddle. What's it say? The Love Garden here have Paddy and knowledge of forest elves as the hiring party. Give me a different. Sid is such a nice man. Will last until Timber achieves independence. Please make good use of each seat member. I wish you the best with your objective. Please understand that this contract is an exception and no replacement of any seat members can be made. I bring fear, famine, pestilence, time for a star. Good morning, stars.
Sid Kramer.
Hey,
does this mean that technically when you're dealing with the battle with Adia, does that mean it's technically Kramer versus Kramer?
Yes, I should say it is. Oh, we have to take Renella with us. Okay, Zell or Selfie?
I always take Zell.
Alright. Since she's not coming with us, I'll take all of the junction we offer. Right, that's junction magic again. Is Sam eating cereal or is there an army marching?
Oh, sorry, I got these really crunchy crisps, so yeah, I was just munching on a couple of them.
Yeah, that Seb asked. It's a monster, kill it, kill it. This music is what I imagine plays when Ollie goes up the shops. Oh. I should have just exchanged junctions. Okay, this junction system is a ball ache, isn't it?
It is. I mean, there is a reason we never went back to it.
Yeah. She's the mage, I think.
She's a magiac, that's for sure. And she's casting cure like she's never done before.
She gonna be the white mage, so it doesn't really matter what her attack is. I'll have her absorb water. She'll be immune to sleep and silence, and attack with slow. I thought of Ollie was a scene from Malcolm in the Middle where Reese wants to beat up Stewie. Why doesn't he? And to make it fair, he paralyzes himself from the waist down. I thought Ollie would win. Ollie could win that fight. Well, yeah. Magic stat boosts. She is level 11. She should not have, like, nearly 3,000 hit points. So, what do I have to pick up?
Right, there should be a book called There should be a place called Timber Maniacs, and inside in one of the offices there should be a book called The Girl Next Door.
Yep, got it.
Good. Now, when you're on disc 3 and you're on the White Siege, talk to one of the friend of Renoa's, you know, the one with the blue shirt. Talk to him 3 times or so and exchange him the book, and he'll give you the Shiva card.
Ah, cool. Not just Herzog, but his song and their song too. Werner the Herzog. Anyone else feel like I overtrained for this mission?
A little.
I watched that whole video on the script. It was clearly a first draft. Yeah. I think as a first draft it was better than the episode 9 we ended up getting. Still not great though. There's no such thing as overkill, it just seems that way sometimes. Oh yeah, the Colin Trevorrow script for his version of episode 9. Is this your card? Was leaked online and I've heard a reading of it. So I know what episode 9 would have been roughly like had Colin Trevorrow stayed on to direct it. Answer is better but still not great. I've heard unconfirmed rumours that Kathleen Kennedy may be on her way out of Lucasfilm. I've been hearing unconfirmed rumours that Kathleen Kennedy may be on her way out of Lucasfilm since Disney bought Lucasfilm, so I wouldn't hold your breath. The Poe and Rey thing seemed out of nowhere. It did! They had no previous interaction, so why would they be the... Hello there, Pete. Outdoor TV. TV! I've never played this one before. Who do you ship? Brendan's in the studio now, so too many guys now, so I won't be able to storm the place. So we can't just rush in. No, you can't just rush in. I can storm the shit out of that place. We gotta go on.
Can't live on one breed.
Don't worry about us. Last Thursday was fun. What happened last Thursday? Ah yes, Clinton Baptiste. You are a bold one. Kill him. Yes, it was fun. I got some money! Oh shit, sorry. Keep trying to... Well, fight your enemies based on your decision. That is our duty. You tell us to go, we go. Even if it's a losing battle. How sad. Does Sam know about last Thursday? Yeah, we went to see the shitty sidekick from Phoenix Nights. Yeah, I'm not necessary. Just how serious are you, really? The three of you plop down on the floor to discuss strategy. On top of that, you can't make a decision without our input, right? How do you think we feel working for such an organisation? Sorry, guess I got a little carried away. Why did they rename Squall in Kingdom Hearts? Because of the metric system. I don't know. They even acknowledge his name in Kingdom Hearts, so he chose to change it for some reason. Was that a Pulp Fiction reference? Perhaps? Oh, people of the world, can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, this is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a recording, this is an actual broadcast over the air. Yes, it's been 17 years since a live broadcast has been possible. We would like to present to you today a message from the lifelong President of Galbadia. President for life. Vincent Dealey. Ladies and gentlemen,
Hello
President
there, mouth-breathing peasants.
King Zog.
The Grand Poobah.
It's been 15 years since a live broadcast has been possible. My BT in a nutshell. Greetings. Greetings, I am Vincent Dealey, lifelong President of Galbadia. Today I stand before you to make the following proposition. I am once again asking for your financial support. We, the people of the world, have power to end all wars. See, it's a peace proposal of the world. Unfortunately, there are some trifling problems standing between Galbadia and other nations, and they must be resolved.
By killing everybody.
I plan to convene with other nations' leaders immediately to resolve these problems.
I've got them tied up in my in the back room at gunpoint.
At this time, allow me to introduce the ambassador who will be my representative for the conference.
This person is paying me a lot of money for representation.
The ambassador is the sorceress.
Well-known terrorist and monster.
Sorry, we're doing Galbadian into English.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Hello, filthy peasants.
What's he doing? Instructed stay back. Squall, what are we gonna do? I know nothing of the ambassadors. For the last time, stay back. You're only going to provoke him.
It's funny when you're telling the enemy that.
It's none of our business. Timothy, are you watching? Get over here right now. You have permission. I need your help.
The bag of asses has escaped. Repeat, there is a turd in the punch bowl.
There is a turd in the punch bowl.
A space wizard.
Stay back or I'll kick you. We need to restrain him. What do you think you're doing? Who was Cypher again?
Chris Jericho.
It's obvious, isn't it? What are you planning to do with this guy? Planning to do? I get it.
I thought we were going to put him on a list.
Shut your damn mouth, Chicken Was! You just made the list! He broke out of the disciplinary room, injuring many in the process. You stupid idiot! He just called Chris Jericho a stupid idiot. Be quiet, Striker.
You don't call Les Champion.
Shut up, no. I see, so you're all from the garden. Should anything happen to me, my entire Galbadian military will undoubtedly crush Garden. You can let go of me now. Nice going, Chicken Was. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. I have asked you very nicely not to assassinate the president. You leave me no choice but to ask you nicely again. Take care of this message, Doctor, and Mr. Leader. I don't know.
Well, that was odd.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Where's that? The broadcast has gone to hell. Well, it's nearly 2 hours now. I think we can save and call it. Oh yeah.
When you can find a save point, of course.
Yes. They found our base is completely destroyed.
Oh yeah, that poor rusted train.
Well, there's a save point. Forward to the remake of 7, says Pete. Oh, as am I. Oh, did they drop a section of city section on your base? Not quite. Although this is actually quite a similar situation.
It's almost like there's a few things they took from 7 and just revamped it a little.
Yeah. Alright, well, near the 2 hour mark, I think this is a good enough place to end the stream. I just saved, but I'm going to save again.
Just to be safe.
Yeah. A city section has fallen on your face in Lego City. I warned you about that pinball machine. Okay, right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. We will see you next time.